Okay, so here's the deal. I need to check these bees, and there's a few different scenarios that may play out here. Reason is we're getting snow this weekend. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, and I need to see what's going on in this hive. I admit I have neglected this beehive for the last few weeks here, and I have not harvested our honey yet. I know it's super late. I know I'm going to hear it in the comments on this one, but we're going to check this right now. I don't even know if we have bees in there. This hive has been real weak all year. I did put 2 honey supers on. I don't even know if we're going to get anything in it, but we need to look. And I do need to get the 2 honey supers off of here anyways, regardless. So if there's no bees in there, I'm going to pull the whole thing. If there are bees in there, I'm just going to kind of let them chill. I'm going to have Roscoe come over and help me harvest honey this weekend in 2 days. But I need to know if I have honey. I don't know if I have any honey. Might not have any honey. Might be full of honey. No idea. Like I said, my fault, but we need to figure this out. And now as I'm sitting here recording this, I just looked up and see that little wad right there in that tree? That's a wasp nest. I wonder, maybe that was my problem all year where I haven't been seeing bees, because I don't think that's a bee's nest. That's definitely a wasp nest. And the reason I know that is I had a little peel of that come down in the yard, and I was wondering where it was the other day. I was trying to figure out where that nest come from. So now I know, but that may be my kind of my answer right there, because this hive may have been robbed completely dry. But nonetheless, we're gonna get our stuff on. We're gonna get in there real quick, and I'm fighting daylight. I rushed home from work. I've got about 20 minutes of daylight to even see what's going on here. So I'm gonna throw my suit on. I'm gonna get my smoker going quick, and we're gonna pop the top and see what is going on inside this hive. I don't know if I've ever put my bee suit on over top of a hoodie before either. I don't even know if I need my smoker. I did see a few bees coming in and out of there the other day. So probably to be safe, I'll light this guy up. All right. Wish me luck. Gots to hurry. I did put the entrance reducer on here, and it looks like something's been trying to gnaw at it. Nothing jumping right out the top. Crack this guy open. I don't see any bees. Oh, I hear them. I do hear bees in there. Nothing much for honey. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. So we're going to take this top one off. There's nothing in there. I do see a couple bees here. I don't know what that was. A little smoke, see if we can get him to go back down. there's honey down there. Alright. We're going to put this lid back on. We're going to leave these guys alone. Alright, so verdict is there is no honey in either of the supers. There are some bees in there, not very strong. There's a mouse right there that was trying to get in and steal the honey, and that's probably what was gnawing on that excluder. So there's some bees in the honey super I've got right here. I'm gonna give it until dark and see if I can't get those guys to go back in their hive, and we're gonna leave it closed up. There was some honey in the bottom brood boxes, but we're gonna leave that go. They didn't like me being in there, and I don't blame them. All right, I had to come up to the other side of the barn. They were kind of swarming me there a little bit. Yeah, no honey in the supers. They did have some honey down the brood, so, and there was some bees in there. We're gonna let them go. I had a bad feeling that my hive was going to be real weak this year and there wasn't going to be any honey. I could tell in the 2 supers I did have up there, they weren't even trying to make comb. They weren't trying to make honey. They've been just trying to fill them brood boxes full of honey for themselves for the winter. So we're just going to let them do that. With the weather coming, I really wanted to try to wrap that hive up a little bit, and I still may be able to get to do that tomorrow after the first initial wave of rain that's coming in. But then after tomorrow, we're supposed to get snow up here, and we got to get some of this stuff taken care of. So that was one thing off my list. Try to rush home, get it done tonight. Now I know that I don't have to harvest honey. Now if the hive does die off, I may harvest the honey that's in the brood boxes, but it just depends. If I've got honey stores that I'm, still around here that I think I can get through the year, I'll probably just leave it. And for next year, when we get our, I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't even lost our bees yet. So if we do, in fact, lose our bees over the winter, I'll probably get new bees in the spring. And if I do leave the honey in there, they've got a super head start. I don't know what happened. That hive was just weak all year. Roscoe had 3 hives. He had 2 hives that were weak and 1 hive that was good. I don't know what it was. It was just that was what happened this year with the bees. So they pollinated. We did good with the garden, all that kind of stuff, but no bueno on the honey. So, all right, we've got other things to do. I've got so much stuff. I got to winterize stuff. I've got football games to go to and a rainstorm tomorrow. I've got hunting to do. I've got fishing to do. It's a crazy time of year. Trying to keep up on everything. I feel like I'm failing. I feel like I'm falling behind.